2.5 days after the Nice attack, we're all still stunned by the barbarity of what happened and the loss of so many innocent lives, including children. More stories of escape and survival are emerging, including from Australians who were enjoying the Bastille Day fireworks. But as Karl Stefanovic reports from Nice, amid the shock, there's a mounting sense of defiance as France and the rest of the world refuse to cower to violence.
2 days on. It's surreal to be back. Yeah?
Yeah, it is. It's hard to believe that it was right here.
Callum Ramstadius and Brad Cabin, like many other young Australians, had come to Nice to party. Bastille Day celebrations were in full swing. Now, they've seen carnage and terror.
Looking just in front of us here, you know, it was a large number of people running, and then all of a sudden seeing this vehicle just ploughing.
And the truck was actually on this side?
Yeah, it would have, from the stairs, it would have been 10 metres across.
Okay.
Where those flowers are, that's where it was.
Inside that runaway white truck was a 31-year-old Nice local, Mohamed Boulal. With his foot on the accelerator and his head full of hate, he ploughed into as many people as possible.
People just didn't know where to run. Stampedes just everywhere.
Straight up the beach.
Up the beach, yeah.
Didn't matter if you're an old lady or a young man, get out of your way.
Run for your life. That's everyone's, I think that's everyone's thought, was run for your life.
It's early evening here in Nice, nearly 3 days on, and life's pretty busy again on the promenade. But just for a second, imagine what it was like that night. 30,000 people had packed in here for the time of their lives when the driver began his murderous journey. He didn't care who he mowed down, he didn't care who he killed. He just wanted to strike at the heart of this nation and all the freedom we hold so dear.
It's like frustration and anger. It's like, it's sad. It's just so many emotions about why he did this, you know, on such an amazing day. You know, it's probably one of the happiest days in France. And the vibe was just like, the feeling of everyone being so happy, to go into that is just crazy.
Best mates, Callum and Brad, left their Wollongong homes a little under 2 months ago. Backpacking through Europe is an Australian rite of passage, and at 20 and 22, it was their turn to see the world.
Two young fellas from Wollongong on the trip of a lifetime wind up being caught in the middle of one of the most horrendous acts.
I think it for us, it really makes us appreciate home, like really, a lot.
They had only been in Nice for 2 hours. They dropped their bags at the hostel and with the fireworks lighting up the Riviera, headed straight down to the promenade. Callum took this photo as the spectacular display wrapped up. Within minutes, everything changed.
I was in the middle of the road and everyone started running towards us. And at this point, we couldn't see the truck. And then within a blink, it was coming straight to us. So to see that is just, I can't explain.
The boys ran for their lives. And as they did, they witnessed the ghastly reality of one man's deadly rampage.
Cream on the ground, old lady, pool of blood.
That's the first thing you see at the top of the stairs.
That's a heavy thing to see.
It's just the first thing you see.
And that's when the gunshots just start going off, bang, 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 bang. So that pretty much just made a stampede. So we got back down on the beach, probably like 50 odd people in the water swimming, trying to get away.
That's what rocked us the hardest, right? Because these gunshots, at this time we didn't know exactly what's happening, right? So you're thinking to yourself, like, is this police? Is it terrorism? Is it a person on the street? So the unknown was the biggest fear. And seeing people actually swimming out, like full families.
Fully
like
clothes.
Bags, clothes, phones and wallets obviously in their pocket, just swimming for their life. And look, the gunshots were probably only for like 3 minutes, right? Maybe max 5. But it felt like it just was never ending.
More than 80 people, including 10 children, were killed. before the assassin died in a hail of bullets.
Do you allow yourself to think, given how many people were there and how many people died, how close you came?
Yeah. I've thought about it a few times. And I just think, like, you know, if we were 2 minutes later...
The what ifs.
The what ifs.
What if we didn't come out of that bathroom as quick, or...
Yeah. Like
what if we went up off the beach when everyone else did? Like...
Yeah, I've considered it a fair few times. Like, yeah.
It will be a long while before life returns to normal here, whatever normal is now. And for those who saw it happen, life will never be the same.
You seem to be holding a bit in. You all right?
Yeah, I'm right.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on the whole thing?
Terrible day.
It's just something that we never thought we'd ever have to go through. Ever.
A lot of families.
Absolutely.
And just talking to people in the hostel and out on the street, just restaurants, it's just affected so many people, like family, friends. Yeah. It's crazy what one person can do.
It's awful.
Yeah.
Will you keep going on your holiday? Will you try and move forward?
Yeah, we've got a lot of things to look forward to that I think will take our mind off it. I mean,
Can't let it be.
can't let it beat us. We can't. I mean, I'd love to see my family and I'd love to be with everyone right now, but if it beat me, I think in the long run I'd be more upset about that.
Yeah.
Won't let them win.
No.
No way. We're still going to live the dream. Yeah.